I don't know where to start with this, but this movie was awesome. The best Marvel movie ever. Thanos was the best villain I've ever seen since James Earl Jones's performance on Darth Vader. But, wow. This had some unexpected stuff happen in this movie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to review Avengers Infinity War, the most anticipated movie of the year. And I gotta say, this film was amazing. I mean, seriously. I think I might put the spoiler talk in this video as well, because this might be a little long video because I don't know where to start with this. There's so much stuff to discuss. Soon I might stop making the spoiler talk and full movie review in separate videos. I'm not gonna do that awesome style thing. Again. But this movie, holy crap, was amazing. I mean, most of the characters had their shining moment. For all you Marvel fans out there, this is not going to go the way you think. Just a little Last Jedi reference for you. This is not going to go the way you think for this movie. This movie's ending was screwed up. And I'm not going to spoil that until I get to the spoiler talk. Oh my god. Where to start? The movie was an extreme movie. It had most action, like the best action in any Marvel movie. It is just what fans could anticipate for the fight scenes. Hawkeye and Ant-Man didn't appear in this movie because Hawkeye's out with his family and Ant-Man is getting ready for the new Ant-Man Wasp movie coming out this July. But all in all, this film was the definition of Marvel movies. This is like the best Marvel movie ever. I don't know what to. I saw it yesterday at the drive-in at night, so but the movie was extremely great. It's kind of what a lot of people could anticipate to see, but other parts are a surprise. Like the post-credit scene was also about the ending. There was only one post-credit scene. I wish there were more. There's always like 2 for Marvel movies. 2 post-credit scenes for Marvel movies. But this post-credit scene in particular was amazing because it had a surprise at the end of it. And I'll discuss that in the spoiler talk later in this video. But Thanos is like the most developed villain you could see in the film. The movie was amazing. I don't know. But, wow. This movie was extremely great. Yeah, there's a video. But the film had some unexpected stuff go out through it. I'm gonna get to the spoiler talk very soon. always hated the basement, but this guy right here, the most developed villain in Marvel Studios. Freaking Thanos. The Infinity Gauntlet, all that. I mean, wow! The film was amazing. So, I'm gonna get onto spoiler talk, but out of a 5-star review, I give it a 6. I give it a 7 out of 5. Woos! So there. Spoiler time! The ending of Infinity War was actually Thanos winning. Thanos actually won. He snapped his fingers when he got all the stones, and everyone else started disintegrating. The only ones we see survive are Captain America, Tony Stark, Thor, Okoye, and Nebula. And Nebula, not Scarlet Witch, she died. And Black Widow. Those are the only people that survived this movie. Everyone else disintegrated, gone. But the Wakanda battle was really epic. Thor, Rocket, and Groot showed up. That's when I was in the car. I was cheering, I was clapping, and all that. Let's talk about Thanos and the Collector. So the Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, and Mantis go into the Collector's Collector's collection on nowhere. Then they see Thanos torturing the Collector. Then Gamora starts to go at him, and then then we think she killed him, but it wasn't the real Thanos. He was using the Reality Stone to trick them. Drax came at him. He turned him into a whole bunch of blocks. Same thing with Mantis, but they turned back to each other. The post-credit scene was Nick Fury and his girl assistant, what's her name, Hill? But they're outside watching. Then we see a car crashing. Then ends up no one being there, and then we see a helicopter crashing into a building. Then Nick Fury disintegrates, and then he drops something, which is like a little collar, and it says sending. And then we see the symbol of Captain Marvel. Yes, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. I was freaking clapping at that event. I love Captain Marvel. She's one of my favorite Marvel characters. She's one of my favorites. So it was pretty nice to see her have a little Easter egg before her movie comes out next year. So yeah, that was a pretty good turn. That really freaked me up when Thanos killed Gamora for the Soul Stone. He had freaking Red Skull was back. He was back from the first Avengers, from when he was sucked into the Tesseract, blown into space, and all that. He returned. He freaking returned. When I first saw him, I was like, oh my god. And then Thanos has to give a life to get the Soul Stone. So he says he's sorry to Gamora and starts pulling her over the cliff. He's like dragging her. She doesn't want to be thrown. and then he throws her. What kind of a dad is it? But he's not her dad. But that was a little too Game of Thrones. For a father betraying his daughter, that was a little too Game of Thrones. Oh my God, this movie is just so awesome. The ending is just Thanos arriving on a planet, then laying down, but he's not dead. But then the credits roll. No wonder Marvel Studios said it was going to be a two-parter. 'Cause it is. The fourth Avengers comes out next year in May. Unless they change the date to April. But they probably won't. It's the part 2 of Infinity War is going to be in May of 2019. The Black Order were cool. I mean, oh wait, did you see on the Battle of Titan when Doctor Strange was making a whole bunch of things of himself to distract Thanos? Then he throws those magic ropes at him. I was like, what in the frick? I didn't expect that at all. I know all y'all were surprised in that scene where Doctor Strange was versing Thanos and he separated into a whole bunch of himself, like clones of himself, but Thanos soon gets the control of them and disintegrates them, but the real Doctor Strange is still alive. But this ending to Infinity War was still a huge misunderstanding. I mean, I didn't expect Thanos to snap his fingers. Because when Thor came at him, I thought Thor killed Thanos. But he snapped his fingers and then went back to his planet. Oh my God. Oh no. So that was definitely an emotional ending of him killing them off. It was just a real twist of an ending. Thanos could snap. If Thanos gets all the Infinity Stones, he could end the world with a snap of his fingers. Just like that. But Thanos won. For the first time in Marvel history, Thanos, the bad guy, won the battle. So Thor stabbed Thanos with his new Stormbreaker axe, but then Thanos snapped his fingers when he was dying and then teleported back to his planet. And that's where the movie cuts. But the battle scenes in this film were epic. From Star-Lord giving Thanos the middle finger, that was hilarious. Fighting the Black Order in New York. Hey, Squidward, go back to where you came from. That was Ebony Maw, who was telling them all about their planet being destroyed and them becoming children of Thanos. But overall, the film was amazing. Overall, the film was amazing. I think that's where I'll end the video today. See you guys on the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell with it and notifications and blah, 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 blah. And make sure, I recommend you see this movie 24/7. Of course you're going to see the movie. It's Infinity War, the most anticipated movie of 2018. So, see you guys later. See ya.